What's going on, guys? I just thought I would make a vid about my loadout that I used for my shots video, the sniper. So I'm using the Swiss k31, obviously, and you can use the groove suppressor for that bullet velocity and damage range, but it does remove aim down sight speed and stability for aiming. So that's why I use the sound moderator. But if you want that long range normal sniper, use the groove suppressor, it's better. But I use the sound moderator for aim down sight speed. Now for battle, if you don't have the if you haven't max leveled out the Swiss K31, you can either use the rapid fire for fire in close quarters or combat recon for an actual long range sniper. Now you can use ultra for stray speed if you wanna do nice side to side scope, but Tiger Team has all of it. So that's why I'm using the 24.9 dash Tiger Team. For laser, you can use the mounted flashlight for a low level class, Ember sighting point, no, Tiger Team for a higher class, but for middle class you can use this one. I like this because the aim down sight speed again. Under barrel, you can put it as bruiser or infiltrator. I like bruiser because it has no cons and has invisibility, but infiltrator has a con of sprinting moving speed, which is not good. The bipod ones, just nah. So magazine, you don't really need a magazine since it already comes with 5 rounds. If you want, you can remove the bruiser grip and add a magazine for a salvo 9 round fast mag, or you can just add the vantage speed loader. But even better one is a fast mag. It's 5 bullets but fast. But I don't really have a magazine. For rear grip, you can, for low level class, you can use a speed tape for inbound side speed with no cons, or you can use drop shot wrap with aim down sight, precision, and sprint to fire speed. But personally, I like the airborne sight, not airborne sight, sorry, airborne elastic wrap, because it has invisibility. I don't really care about the sprint to fire time like the drop shot, but I care about this. So click on that. And this is my class. Radical, no radical because you're not really my scope. And yeah, that's about it. You can remove the bruiser grip for a stock if you want, but there's nothing good for stocks. You can use no stock, but that doesn't really matter. Now, my secondary weapon was the H4 Blixen. I just started using this weapon yesterday, so I finally leveled it out today. So, recoil booster for fire rate, obviously on almost all SMGs. For starting of the gun, you can use this one, but you never use a burst. I mean, you can use a burst, but it's just really bad. Starting, you can use a Carlson 17 custom, or you can use a Johnson 9 Army K. But the best one is obviously the last one, the Bergstorm 17553. So click on that. Now under barrel, you can use the aim down sight speed and movement speed for the Mark IV skeletal for starting, obviously. Also, you can use carbo forget for recoil control and hip fire accuracy to catch your camos. But personally, M114 hand stop, recoil control, that's what I like. But sometimes I will switch it up, Mark skeletal. So for magazine, starting you can use this one, the 36 round, or you can use 32 round, but it has less damage. And once you level up the gun, 54 round max. I think this is at level 50, level 60. Max level gun is level 70. Ammunition, you can use incendiary or fungible, but obviously lengthened for the best. When you're leveling up your gun, you can use surplus, so you can level it up faster. And then when you're done, you can use quick or you can use on hand. For your first perk or second perk, you can use fleet or perfection. Perfection is for recoil control, but I like fleet because of weapon swap quickness and movement speed. For stock, you can use remove stock for the first one, or you can use the third Johnson Skeleton CR10. I like this one better, not the remove stock. So equip that. Now there's 3 scopes, so you can use a NIDA model. If you're weird, you can use a G16. But the NIDA model 47, it's a full scope. It has a reticle like this, and or you can use a slate reflector as a reticle of the dot. You can also customize it to anyone. And then you have the monolithic reflector. It's basically like a full circle, oh well, semicircle, 3/4 circle, and the radical is about the same. You can also put a this one I like, but to be honest, slate refractor is probably your best option. Rear grip does a lot. You can put a leather grip for the aim and sight speed and aiming stability, while recoil control is a little bit there. Mostly is stipulated for initial fire and recoil, so when you first fire the gun, you have a bit of recoil control over it. And you have recoil recovery, meaning when you're shooting the gun, it recovers some recoil. And then hatch grip for vertical and horizontal, so full on recoil with the flinch resistance. You can also use polar puff for flinch resistance again, but it's not that good. No one really uses it. You have fabric grip for aim and sight, but personally, I think tape grip is better because of weapon swap quickness and movement speed. And equip that. So this is it. You can also put cover or M914 hand stop, but yeah, this is my loadout. My perk Serpentine obviously is just too OP. It's got nerfed multiple times, but it's still awesome. Overkill and amped. And for faster weapon swap. You can also activate specialist. My specialist is restock because I want my stims to be restocked. Double time for extra sprint speed and a battle hardened because people ride shields. Oh my god. So you can use a throwing knife and a stem, obviously, or you can use a thermite or proximity mine. Doesn't matter, one of your choices. But this is my loadout, and yeah. If you want more loadouts for games or anything, just comment down below and I'll make a video on it.